3 minutes before he was detained.
What was he doing wrong?
The-
All you said he matched a call slip. So
Yes, for a criminal mischief in progress, Your Honor.
that's completely conclusory. What is the alleged mischief? What did he do wrong? Who did he do wrong to?
And I don't have that information.
Then none of that? I mean, who's writing the reports? Mickey Mouse?
In today's bench breakdown, Judge David Fleischer takes on two very different cases. One where the police report falls apart on the spot. The other where a defendant can't understand why the officer needs his ID during a disturbance call. We're going to go through the judge's reasoning and the probable cause decisions and what actually determines whether someone gets released or held. Let's get into it.
You know, I mean, really, I haven't heard anything. I'm going to find no probable cause. Mr. Gonzalez, be careful, man.
Okay.
When you get into a pissing match with people who have the power of arrest, who's going to win?
I'm gonna be more careful. I promise. It's not gonna happen anymore.
Be
I
careful.
promise. I got my family. I wanna,
Okay,
thank you.
got it.
God bless you.
Dude. All right, good morning, Mr. Walker. So, with us, you were charged with failure to identify oneself. That's why you're charged here with us, failure to ID, right? You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. The reason that we're taking you into custody now is because you have 2 felony warrants for, it looks like you were on probation for a felony theft. And they filed, I guess, a motion to revoke because of that warrants issued. So that's why we have you in custody now.
So notice something interesting here. The first defendant walked because the report didn't support probable cause, but Mr. Walker's situation is different. Even before we get into the failure to ID charge, the court has to deal with 2 existing felony warrants. That means the judge's hands are tied, no matter how minor the new charges may seem.
I can't let you go because then I would get in trouble. We're going to do probable cause in our case. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Right.
Well, I don't want to talk about the case. You've got a lawyer. You know, you need to talk to him, let him talk to me because I don't want you to say something that hurts you
That's fine.
anymore.
Yeah.
So let's just do probable cause because I don't know why. I don't even know why we're here.
Yeah, my son, I'm a single father. He can machine everything. There's no way to put on GPS. Like,
Well, hold on.
it's not
Let's
up
do
to him.
probable
Just
cause
try to-
first
I
because
know. That's why I said GPS.
It's not up to him. We're just talking about misdemeanors.
I can't, there's nothing I can do on the felony case, man. I'm just a lowly misdemeanor.
In his defense, Judge, the felony motion is based on technicals and in this new case, this failure to ID.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Well, let's do it real quick and then we can talk and I can give you more info.
On March 21st, 2025, officers were dispatched to a family disturbance call for service at 2525 Holsworth Road in Spring, Harris County, Texas, which is an apartment complex. The officer began by identifying the defendant who could not provide a valid driver's license. The defendant verbally identified himself as Adam Mitchell with the date of birth of December 23rd, 1987. The reportee then gave the officers his correct name and the defendant then admitted to providing false information due to advising about a traffic warrant that he believed he had. The defendant then gave his correct name. The officers discovered an active warrant for the defendant out of Cook County, though there was no extradition.
So there was a warrant out of Cook County.
There was, but there was no extradition.
Cook County,
for that warrant.
Illinois?
Yeah, sure. I looked at the NCIC, all I saw in there that it could possibly be was some sort of like traffic offense.
Okay.
That's all the training he's talking about. Don't say.
Not right. So he gives the name of Adam.
Adam Mitchell. And Judge, this isn't filed as a fugitive, just a straight
Right,
billing ID.
Right. Well, because he wasn't. Well, maybe he was. I don't know. Regardless, so Mr. Walker, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause. Well, hold on. I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward in this failure to ID case. It looks like,
Call the police.
I the one who called the police. They never asked me my name.
I don't,
Like, I'm the person who called the police.
I thought it was a stop.
No, they were
No.
dispatched to a family disturbance at an apartment complex. The officer arrives, proceeds to try to identify both individuals. began by identifying the defendant who could not provide a valid driver's license. The defendant then identified himself verbally as Adam Mitchell with the date of birth of December 23rd, 1987.
I mean, I get that you call the police, but nevertheless, I mean, we've got,
Then he told him the right info.
but you still gave the wrong info and then they looked them up and then it gets, you know? So, I mean, there's enough probable cause to go forward.
Why would that didn't happen, but why did, like, if I call the police, why are they asking for my ID in the first place?
A lot of people don't realize this, but even if you're the one that calls the police, officers still need to verify your identity at the disturbance. It's part of establishing who's involved, who's a witness, and whether anyone at the scene has warrants. Given a false name, even temporarily, is what turns into a failure to ID case.
They don't have the right to do that, sir.
They're going there for a disturbance.
Yeah,
They
because
have to, look, I can't get into that, all that stuff now. But they're going to investigate something that happened. There's a disturbance. They go there. Normally what officers do is they have to look at everybody who's there to determine, hey, who is this? What's going on here? Does this person have any kind of issues? And so, you know, regardless, the good news is that it looks like on your motion to revoke, the only thing is fees that I see in this case, okay? I can't let you go at this time because this is a felony warrant. You're set at no bond now, but you'll get to felony court on Monday, and at that point, I mean, I'm sure that they'll do something. I'm not gonna, you know,
That's crazy, man. I called the police.
I'm not gonna,
A couple fighting, and I just called the police. That's all I did, sir. I seen two couples fighting, and I called the police because there was a guy hitting the woman.
I can't give you legal advice.
She's writing everything down too that you're saying. Maybe later
Just
down the
don't
road,
say
you might
anything at
want to
this
say
point.
something
You
different.
can talk to Mr. Pons. I'm not putting any conditions on your bond. Just be careful, Mr. Walker. Okay, thanks.
What was our bond in this one? It's PR bond, right?
Yeah, he's got a PR.
No, I bond that for that.
If you want more real-world courtroom breakdowns like this, feel free to subscribe. I cover cases with a calm, professional focus to help viewers understand how the process actually works.